Welcome to day 16 of the Love Yourself More experience. Today, I'm going to talk about grounding and shielding. It was really interesting yesterday when I had us remember a past experience where we felt love. And I did, but remember, I also tapped into other emotions that were going on at that moment in this birth experience that I was remembering. And it helped me remember to share with you guys the importance that sometimes we need to be really grounded and shielded to have our own unique experience. If we're picking up on everyone else's energy, it can be hard to be present in our own energy and our own experience. You can imagine this as a birth doula. A mom is in her birthing time. Most of my moms went natural, so they're having their own unique physical experience and empowering physical experience. And I need to be able to stay grounded in my own experience so that I can support them without taking on their energy. That's a very extreme example, but this applies in every experience that we have in our life in a smaller way. On a vacation with our family, everyone's having their own unique experience. When my boys were little, one might be having a great time, the other one's having a horrible time. Which energy do I want to tap into? Really, I want to tap into my own energy. What experience am I having? What experience do I want to create? And I see this is connected very much with loving ourselves, because if we are always tapped into other people's energy about ourself or about a situation, it's harder to be present and feel that love for ourselves. So grounding and shielding can be pretty simple. I teach it very simply. I will share 2 podcast episodes, one on grounding and one on shielding. And for my newsletter subscribers, I actually have a free class that I call Grounding and Shielding with a Song. So I teach a little bit more in depth how to ground and shield, and then teach you how to do that with a 1-minute song. And I actually have most of my clients doing this every day, just singing this song so they can be grounded and shielded. And the experiences that they have and how it benefits them is pretty amazing. So for sure, it's definitely worth learning about if you don't have a daily grounding and shielding practice. Adding this in can help you to love yourself more. One of the shields, I do color shields. I see colors around you and teach you how to you draw a little stick figure and draw colors. 2 of the colors are actually around your heart. And this is where our self-love resides. So it's important that we protect our heart from other people's emotions and other experiences going on around us. So let me just take a minute to talk about this shielding around your heart and walk you through a brief imagery or visualization of that. But if you imagine your heart and imagine green around it, and that green protects you, your true self, your eternal self that's been around forever, protects you from other people's thoughts and feelings, and maybe even protects you from yourself, your mortal thoughts and feelings about yourself. And around that green color, I imagine and have you color yellow. And this is protecting your heart here on earth, yourself here on earth. And imagining that a nice bright yellow, again, another protection from other people's feelings or thoughts, and sometimes even your own. So that's just very, very short little taste of shielding. Again, I have a whole podcast on it and a whole class on it if you want to delve deeper. But for our purposes today, I want you to imagine green around your heart and yellow around your heart and protecting your heart. If your heart feels protected in this way, then you don't feel like you need to lock the love away in that locker. Instead, it's safe to have all those love balls be in your heart because they're protected by your color shield. And then you can share your love where appropriate. Again, boundaries. I'm all in on boundaries. And it is important to know where it's safe to share love, but it is always safe to share love with yourself. That's what this is about, is loving yourself. It's always safe to share your love with yourself. So that's my tool for today, which really would involve listening to 2 other podcasts to learn how to ground and shield if you don't know how, or signing up for my newsletter so you can have access to that free class, Ground and Shield with a Song. Let me know if you have signed up for my newsletter and you've forgotten how to access that class, and I will get that information out to you. Okay, thank you. I'm excited to hear how using this tool helps you love yourself more.